Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're anything like me, you're always on the hunt for that holy grail concealer. My current one is almost empty, so the quest for a new, fuller coverage concealer has officially begun. And guess what caught my eye? The intriguing Enigma Skintroduction Longwear Liquid Concealer. It's infused with skincare ingredients like vitamin E, jojoba oil, and Centella asiatica extract for brightening and tackling discoloration. They even claim it can cover tattoos. Plus, it boasts a lightweight, creamy, full coverage formula that melds seamlessly into the skin for a natural, radiant finish and impressive long wear. With all those things, I had to put it to the ultimate test to see if it's truly the skin perfecting product that I've been looking for. Let's now go and proceed to the makeup breakdown. Let's dive into the details starting with its packaging. The Enigma Skintroduction Concealer comes in a sleek, cylindrical tube with a velvety matte body that feels super soft. It's got a glossy cap and a clear window so you can easily see the shade inside. But what really stands out is its applicator. It's a dot-precise, pear-shaped design, perfect for effortless spot correction and precision. I honestly haven't seen makeup applicators like this, so I'm very excited to try this. And also, good to know the power or the period after opening of this product is 12 months. Now for the shade, I'm trying LW 10.5 or Bisque, which is described as a light medium nude with a golden undertone. So this concealer has a total of 14 shades. One is a peach corrector and the rest or the 13 are for different skin tones. I think that's a remarkable diverse range given this is new in the market. Now, just a full disclosure, I relied on the swatches during their TikTok live and it became clear upon initial swatch that it might not be my perfect shade, but I will try to make it work. And for those sensitive to scent, this has no discernible smell at all. It's completely fragrance-free, or if you may say, it has that very faint cosmetic smell to it, which I think is not troubling at all. So how much does this cost? The Enigma Skintroduction Longwear Liquid Concealer retails for 499 pesos. But luckily, I capped this product during their TikTok live and I got it for only 335 pesos. If you're interested in adding this to your collection, I'm gonna post some links down below for you to check it out in Shopee and in TikTok. Before we get into the wear test, let's talk about the application. The packaging suggests a thin layer with a detailed brush for spot correct. For a natural, seamless finish on larger areas, they recommend blending with a sponge onto clean, moisturized skin. You can easily layer it to build more coverage, and they advise topping it off with a light powder to set for all-day wear. Now for the moment of truth. I put this concealer through a grueling 9-hour wear test, and you can watch the full unfiltered application and how it held up into my skin in the following clips. Hi everyone! So today we're going to try the Enigma Skintroduction Longwear Liquid Concealer. So I'm going to first apply the product here. I have a pimple mark that's so dark. Just gonna do like that. I want to use my fingers first to apply this one. And yes, it is indeed giving that full coverage effect. Now, I'm going to apply another layer because it kind of peeks through, but I want it to stay, or I want to give it a chance to settle in more. Now, I'm going to cover some of the redness. I have a fresh pimple over here. So I know that this shade is actually lighter than my actual skin tone, but I wanted to try this also and use later on as a highlighter for the center of the face. So I'm going to test that out here. So whenever I spot conceal, I use my fingers or a brush, a concealer brush, and just do like a dabbing motion on that specific area that I would want covered. I don't want to move the brush too much to ensure that it only targets that area. Whatever is left on that part, I blend it outside here. What I like about this product is it's very creamy. It doesn't set that fast. It also feels very lightweight, and I think it's beginner friendly. I have tried some concealers that promised full coverage but were too watery and set so fast, so it's very tricky to play with them or use them. But for this one, it's actually super duper easy to use. And now I'm going back to this area, the darkest pimple mark that I have. I'm just gonna blend it further. to ensure it doesn't peek through. Now the next thing that I want to try is to see how this product will perform as a highlighter. So I wanted to highlight here on the center of my forehead, here also on the bridge of the nose, and then just a little bit here on my eyebrows. Again, still doing the tapping motion, but being very, very generous to blend it out and disperse the rest of the product. I am not feeling any heaviness because, you know, there are some concealers that feel so thick that even if you move your face, you know that you're wearing a lot of makeup, super duper thick makeup. And yeah, for this one, there's nothing at all. And here, just highlighting the tip of my brows. You know, what I appreciate from the applicator is that it comes a long way with the amount of product that it has. So that's very nice because you don't have to keep on, you know, getting product in and out of the tube. Super duper nice! Ha! I love it. I love it. Now, I just wanna cancel some darkness also here under my eyes, just a little bit. Still using the same concealer brush, doing patting motion, ensuring I blend it all out evenly. And then what's left, I try to go nearer my eyes, and yeah, blend it downwards. Same process, dab dab dab. So upon application, I really enjoy using this product. I think it has a very good potential because the weather here in the Philippines is super duper hot, it's humid, it's everything, and I really wanted to try this on for 12 hours straight. So it's now 10:47 in the morning. I'm gonna do 3-hour check-ins to see how this product performs. Now I'm not gonna use any other face product like foundation or powder, just for us to see how it's gonna perform on its own in this makeup review. Hi everyone, it's now 1:54 in the afternoon and it's been 3 hours since I've applied the Enigma Skintroduction Longwear Liquid Concealer, and this is how it looks right now. I know I look so sweaty, I look so oily as well. I didn't do any touch up yet, but upon looking here on my mirror, I could say that in terms of longevity, I don't think it's able to keep up or stay put here, specifically on my dark spot here, as well as in this area. But on areas like here, on the side of my nose, I think it was able to stay there really well. I just want to point out also one more area here. This is a pimple mark that's actually dry. It's like flaking a little bit, and the concealer is not sitting well properly on top of that product. I mean, I think it's not an isolated case. I think it will happen throughout any type of foundation or concealer whatsoever, right? But I just want to let you know about that one, just for you to ensure you have properly moisturized, properly exfoliated skin before doing your makeup. Meanwhile, on the areas where I highlighted, like here on the middle of my forehead, there's no cakiness, there's no weird spot or patches at all. Very nice looking. Yeah, so what I could commend at this point is how well the formula is. It does not crease, but if your worry is more on hiding dark spots like this one, I think you would need other products to set that, like additional foundation or powder and setting mist even. I'm gonna come back again after 3 hours. That would be around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Hi everyone, it's now 5 in the afternoon and it's around 6 hours after I've applied this concealer on my face, and this is how it looks right now. I admit that I super duper love this product so much. It feels and looks very skin-like. There's no patchiness still. Again, here on my pimple mark, you know, it started to wear off. So I think this is really best on its own for like 3 hours straight. But to ensure that it's gonna stay for so long on your face, you need to put foundation or setting spray or setting powders just to reinforce the product even more. The concealer here, by the way, on the side of my nose, I think it pretty much stayed put even though I was sweating, I was oily, as well as here on my forehead, even here under my eyes. I'm going to quickly blot just for you to see how much product is transferred or removed from the skin if you do so. Super duper minimal, super difficult to tell, but there is a little tint that transferred. But yeah, I'm gonna go back and check in again at around 8 o'clock just to share to you the 9th hour mark of how this product. Hi everyone, looks. So it's almost 8 o'clock in the evening, and I think this is the last of the check-ins that I'm gonna do. It's the 9th hour mark. And yeah, basically this is how everything looks. For the areas where I use it to highlight, very, very good still. But on areas where I used it to spot conceal, I still stick to what I said, that you need something more like foundation, additional coverage, and other products to help set it. I appreciate that although it's not part of its claims, is how it's able to hold up despite the sweat as well as the oiliness that I have here on my face right now. I think it's perfect for you to use on a simple day, like you're achieving somewhat like your skin but better kind of vibe. You can use this product for that one. Also, I'd like to point out that there was no patchy area, no weird areas at all. I super duper love this concealer. Alright, let's break down Enigma's claims based on my experience. First claim, lightweight. Despite its creamy consistency, the formula feels incredibly lightweight and blends effortlessly. It never felt heavy on my skin. So for lightweight, I absolutely agree. Second claim, full coverage, and absolutely, it delivers that claim. I was very impressed as to how it was able to mask pimple marks and significantly reduce the darkness around my eyes, as well as the redness here on the corner of my nose. It also worked beautifully as a highlighter when I applied it on the center of my face. Third claim, creamy texture. Its creamy texture is undeniable. What I appreciate most is that it doesn't set too quickly, giving ample time to blend it seamlessly. So creamy texture, definitely. Fourth claim, effortlessly melts into the skin. This concealer truly melts into the skin, blending beautifully without any patchy areas. While it struggled slightly on a drying pimple, which I think is a common issue, it's not an isolated case, it maintained a well-blended look on my oily T-zone. The fifth claim, Longwear. Here's where I have to disagree. When used on its own without any other makeup product, it didn't last beyond the 3-hour wear. It was evident on my stubborn, dark pimple marks. For truly long-lasting coverage, it would likely require a color-correcting and setting products. However, for highlighting and neutralizing redness, it performed quite well and held up nicely. So, what's my final verdict? Overall, I recommend the Enigma Skintroduction Longwear Liquid Concealer. While it might not be a standalone 9-hour longwear product for heavy-duty concealing without assistance, its lightweight feel, impressive full coverage, beautiful creamy texture, and seamless blendability make it a fantastic option, especially for highlighting and general complexion perfecting. Just keep in mind you might need a little extra help for those stubborn spots, or if you need it to last all day without any touch-ups. Thank you so much for watching my honest review of the Enigma Skintroduction Longwear Liquid Concealer. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below if you've tried this concealer or you have any questions. Don't forget to check out the description box below for all of the links as well as the complete blog post about this review. See you in the next video. Bye!